Welcome to the Movie Reactor. Today I will show you an action, adventure and sci-fi film from 2023 titled Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Please make sure to leave a comment below to help advise me on how to make this channel more intriguing for your enjoyment. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. The maddening Transformer god Unicron is getting ready to descend and devour the planet of the Maximals when the movie opens on that world. The transwarp key, which would grant Unicron access to countless worlds to eat, is sought after by Unicron's servants, the Terracons, led by Scourge. The five Maximals, Apelink, Primal, Arizor, Rhinox, and Cheetor, get ready to leave the world, but Apelink stays behind to fight back and gives Primal the nickname Optimus Primal. Apelink is confronted by Scourge, a trophy hunter, and his freezer drones. Apelink destroys the freezers as Scourge mortally wounds him, but by the time he recovers, the Maximals have already made off with the key. The planet is then devoured by Unicron. Brooklyn, 1994. Noah Diaz, a former soldier and electronics specialist, resides with his mother Brianna and younger brother Chris. Chris has a condition, and his family is struggling to get enough money to pay for his medication. When Noah visits the hospital without insurance for his brother to receive care, the corporate manager informs him that the interview has been cancelled after consulting with Noah's former commanding officer, who claims that the man is brave but unable to function in a team. Intern Elena Wallace works for snobbish gallery owner Jillian. Detectives are on the scene because an art director was arrested and may have been harboring counterfeit currency. Jillian receives confirmation from Elena as to what is real and what is phony, but Jillian claims ownership of the information. Then, Elena discovers a figurine that looks like Arizor and has the Transformers logo engraved on it. While Elena finishes her study, Jillian believes it to be ancient Sumerian. In order to sell the Porsche, Noah goes to his friend Reek, who persuades him to take it from the garage of another business. Noah successfully enters covertly, locates the Porsche, and enters it. Elena uses a device to probe the statuette deeper at the same time, but she accidentally breaks it and discovers a piece of the transwarp key inside. As a result, a signal is sent out that awakens the Autobots. Optimus Prime then summons Bumblebee, RC, and Mirage, the latter of which being the vehicle that Noah is in. Noah is apprehended by a security officer, which causes Mirage to begin driving himself away. Following a chase around the city, Noah discovers the car is actually driving itself. In order to escape with Noah, Mirage uses his superhuman abilities to project illusions of himself onto the approaching police officers. Noah is terrified when Mirage transforms into his Autobot form while bringing him to a facility. When they discover a human among them, Optimus and RC are not happy, but B is more accepting, and Mirage believes Noah is okay. In order to get back to Cybertron, Optimus says that the key has sent out a signal, and they must follow it. As they approach the Art Museum to obtain the key, Noah joins Mirage, but Scourge and his Terracon allies Battletrap and Nightbird have already arrived on Earth and are also after the key. Elena is alarmed when Noah enters the museum because she believes he is an intruder. Elena resists Noah's attempts to convince her that she needs the key despite the fact that she is still holding it. She only starts to believe him after Scourge tears a hole in the wall and murders a security guard. The Autobots arrive for fight as the Terracons attempt to assault. The deadly Terracon impales B and blasts him in the chest, killing him while Optimus can only watch in despair as he and Bumblebee attempt to pursue Scourge. Arizor flies in and chases Scourge and the others out, taking the key's other half with him, stopping Scourge before he can take Optimus with him. When Scourge returns to Unicron and realizes it's only half of the key, the deity severely punishes his follower. The scenario is explained by Arizor to the Autobots, along with Noah and Elena, and based on the reading she looked up, Elena concludes that Peru must be where the other half of the key is located. Before leaving, Noah visits Chris at home, but Mirage appears and makes himself known. As Mirage promises to keep his brother safe, Noah confesses his goal to Chris. Stratosphere, an Autobot that transforms into a decrepit old jet, transports the group to Peru. Even if it means the Autobots would be stranded on Earth, Noah convinces Elena that they should destroy the key to stop Unicron's arrival. When they arrive, they run across Wheeljack, an Autobot who lives nearby, who directs them to their destination. Additionally, Mirage provides Noah with a weapon that fits around his wrist in case he needs to protect himself. After discovering Transformers symbols, Noah and Elena descend into an underground cavern. Unfortunately, the arrival of the Terrorcons prompts Scourge to dispatch additional freezers to hunt out Noah and Elena. The two discover the key's supposed location in a crypt, but it is empty but for some markings that Elena notes. The Autobots pursue them as they flee after being discovered. While the others battle Battletrap and Nightbird, Optimus swears revenge on Bumblebee by attempting to pursue Scourge. Arizor joins the battle, but Scourge uses one of his weapons to brand her. The others barely manage to get away. After leaving the caverns, Noah and Elena find themselves in a jungle where they are met by Primal and the other Maximals. When Arizor informs Primal that they are comrades, the Autobots arrive to defend the humans. He reveals to the others that the Maximals and he relocated the other key slightly out of the way to keep it secure. The Maximals direct everyone to a nearby village that they guard and share an alliance with the humans who reside there because they are responsible for safeguarding the other half of the key. Later, Primal demonstrates to Optimus how to resurrect B using raw energy, but it takes a significant amount of energy. Elena compares Noah to Optimus because they are both big brothers watching out for their families and suggests to Noah that perhaps they shouldn't burn the key. The black energy that Scourge infected Arizor with has entirely corrupted her as of this morning. She starts to assault before the other Maximals attempt to take her down. Primal tries to restrain her, but Arizor orders him to take whatever action is necessary, so he squeezes her until she collapses and dies. Noah also takes advantage of the chance to use the wrist device to destroy the key, but Optimus begs him not to until Noah gives in. Unfortunately, this presents Scourge with a chance to steal the key and return to Unicron. In order to call Unicron, Scourge and the Terrorcons weld the key's two pieces together and build a platform over a volcano. The Autobots and Maximals, as well as Noah and Elena, band together to stop the villains once and for all as Optimus and Noah realize their efforts have made matters worse. Elena creates a code to disable the key using the markings she discovered. The heroes then march into battle, with Primal giving the orders for Rhinox and Cheetor to assume their Transformers forms in order to combat the approaching Scorponok horde. Mirage aids Noah and Elena in locating a way to ascend to the platform so they can enter the code. Then Primal uses his own wrecking ball to smack Battletrap in the head before Optimus and Primal team together to rip Battletrap to pieces. As Unicron approaches Earth, other cities, including Old New York, feel his presence. Scourge attacks Noah as he approaches, and before Noah is also slain, Mirage shields Noah with his body. However, after hearing Chris speaking to him on Mirage's radio, Mirage is able to transfer a portion of his body to the wrist gadget to build Noah a suit that he can use in combat. Additionally, the key's energy waves are able to charge the energy, reviving B. He joins the fight and starts to assist things turn around, even flying into the air with Nightbird and destroying her. Optimus dismembers Scourge before ripping his head off and then resolving to destroy the key himself to prevent Unicron from getting closer. The key explodes, causing a vortex that sends Unicron away but nearly pulls Optimus with it until Primal and Noah help pull him back. The Autobots and Maximals embrace their triumph and part ways, despite the possibility that Unicron is still around. Noah returns home to Chris and their mother in the stratosphere with Elena. Later, Noah will appear for a different job interview. Although Noah tries to deny it, Agent Burke knows that Noah is in Peru and is working with the Autobots. Burke gives Noah the option to join a covert government agency and even promises to pay for Chris's medical bills. Noah is overjoyed and watches as Burke enters a chamber containing automobiles, technology, and other top-secret items. Noah then takes a look at Burke's business card and discovers that the company is called G.I. Joe. Please consider subscribing. If you enjoyed the content, then please hit the like button as it helps the channel and is greatly appreciated. Also, if you know anyone who would enjoy watching this content, then please share and help this community grow. Thanks for watching.